Hey, what's up, guys? This is May 25th. This is my second Sgc submission. This is going to be a bulk submission with 201 items. This is going to be mailed out on May 26th. With my first submission, I mailed it out and they got it within 3 business days. And they got it on May 18th. And then they actually emailed me, they emailed me on May 18th, which was 2 business days after they got it. So they got it, it took them about 2 business days to log it in and then send me an email. So I would say expect the same if this is your first time submitting or you're wondering how quick they are in terms of logging it into the system. That wasn't a bulk order, that one had 80 items. And I have a video up for that one with the predictions. And once I get those in, I'll go ahead and open those. I'm not going to check the email first. Once they email me, I'm going to go ahead and open them on camera so you can see my shock or disappointment. So with this one, like I said, bulk order. It's going out in the mail tomorrow, May 26th. They probably should have it by Friday. And then they would probably email me Monday or Tuesday. So we're going to go ahead and go through these, give some grade predictions. I actually wrote notes this time. Last time I didn't with that video, and it took a while. So hopefully with this video it goes quicker. So let me get into it. Stadium Club rookie here, Shaq, 9.5. I'm calling on that one. Second one, we got 4 of these. 9 on that one, calling 9 on this one again, and then a 9.5 on this one. Beautiful card, right? But those black border cards are tough. Might be a little tiny bit of chipping on each. I don't know how they are in terms of their leeway for chipping. So I went 9.5 on those. 2 David Robinson Hoops rookies. I went with 10s on both of those. Tops traded Barry Sanders, 89. I went with a 9.5 on this one because I saw a slight, I don't know if you can see it here, but there's like a little tiny bit of brown staining. Looks like, oh, there you go. You can kind of see it there. So I wonder if they'll take off for the back. 4 David Robinson Hoops rookies. 9.5 on this one. I actually did a better job of organizing as the order went on. 10 on that one. 10 on that one. And again, a 10 on that one. And again, these are my predictions. Obviously, you don't want to submit a card like that unless it's going to be a 9.5 or a 10. You know this card. I went 9 on that one. Didn't see anything really wrong with it. Centering maybe a little off. 5 more David Robinson rookies. I had 10s on all of these except the last one. Definitely with Sgc, based on what you see on their site in terms of the standards, you definitely want to, this one was the one I had as a 9.5. Something in the, it's in the lower left corner, like a slight little wear that I thought I might have seen. And I try to be really harsh on these cards. 2 Steve Nash rookies. This one I felt like should be a 10. This one I felt was a 9, maybe a little wear in the corner. When I look at these cards, I try to be really harsh on the grade. Barry Bonds, 8.5 on this one. Had some whitening on the border. This border here. It's obviously harder to pick up on camera. 60 Topps All-Star Mickey Mantle. I had a 6 on this one. I'm not sure. The corners were pretty fuzzy, but I've had this card actually since college, so I wanted to just get it put in a case for posterity's sake. 6 Shaquille O'Neals. I felt that 2 of them were pristine. 2 were 10s because they had like slight, maybe like a slight little speckle on the border of something. And then these 2 I felt they were 9.5s, just the centering maybe off a little bit. Or there was a speckle on it or something. So these ones look pretty good. Griffey Jr., you know, I thought maybe an 8.5 on this one. I thought I noticed some surface scratching on it. 3 David Robinsons, 3 more of these. I felt like this one was pristine. And then we had a couple 9.5s small black speck somewhere on the card was the note I had. Again, I don't know how they judge those things. If some little black speck ends up in the printing process, do they hammer you for this? For that, I should say. Ohtani jersey card. I had this at an 8.5. Noticed a little bit of whitening on a couple of the corners here. Number 77 of 99. Panini, it's a 2018. Kobe here, 8.5. Could be an 8. I thought I saw a little slight corner wear in the upper left. So we'll see how that comes out. 4 Barry Sanders tops traded. And I put these in the order I acquire them. That's why you'll see some cards over and over again. You're like, why don't you just put them all together? The reason I felt these were 9.5s, I thought the centering was really solid, but if you look at the back, we'll see how it's going to, you see that whitening right there? Little whitening there, and then like a little spotting here too. And then a little bit there. Maybe if it was only one spot, I would have went with a 10. Now, I don't know how they're going to judge those, but the 10s I saw online, it looked like they didn't have that. Again, nothing you can do about it. That's just how they came. 3 more David Robinsons. 10 on this one. 10 here. And then I felt this was a 9.5. Centering possibly being the issue that knocks it down. I haven't received my first order back, obviously, so I don't know how they're going to be in terms of the centering. Got 3 Strasburg cards here. 9.5 on this one. I thought I saw a little black speck again on one of the borders, or actually it's right down here. Let's see if we can see right there by the G, that little speckle there. Chrome and chrome refractors. I thought these were both 9. I thought I might have saw a little scratching on those. So that's what I'm saying. I try to judge these things really hard. 3 Tracy McGrady metal universe rookie cards. I thought that these were all going to fall in the 9.5 range. I thought I might have saw a little white on each of the borders there, kind of wherever they would be set in the box. Another McGrady metal universe. Same thing, 9.5 on that one. 4 Skybox Z-Force McGrady rookies. Same thing. I thought they were 9.5 probably. Again, just the slightest bit of white on the borders. So I'm assuming they grade those harshly or similar to white border cards. Who knows? But I mean, these cards are really beautiful. Like I said, I try not to send in anything that would be lower than a 9 or doesn't have a shot at a 10. Obviously, the Mantle All-Star was different, but 3 Topps McGrady's, I felt 9.5 on these. Slight wear on the upper left on each is what I have in my notes to myself. Outstanding cards, you can see, right? If you just looked at it, you're like, wow, that's beautiful. Try to grade these really harshly because it isn't cheap to send these in, so you don't want to be wasting your time or money. Wire 85 Topps. Slight wear I have here in the both upper corners. I thought there was a little bit of wear there, so 8 for that. You see the centering's pretty good. Actually really good, which is hard to get on those cards, as you guys know. Got a couple Topps Steve Nash rookie cards. I felt like these were 10s, or I felt like these should come back as 10s. Actually, the third one here, I got a 9.5 on this one. The centering, I felt maybe was an issue. Skybox Premium here. Slight white on the left border is what I have in terms of my notes. The Hoops Rookie, 9, maybe 9.5. I thought there was some kind of smudge on the surface. It's kind of a foil surface. I couldn't get that smudge off, whatever it was. We got 5 more Shaq rookies. I felt like these first 3 were 10s. See, I did a better job of organizing these in order by grade as I went on. So 10s on these. And then these 2, I felt they were 9.5s. That maybe I saw something in terms of corner dings. Maybe. 5 1989-90 Hoops Jordan All-Star cards. These first 3 I felt like should be 10s. And then these other 2, I felt like they might be 9.5s or 9s due to the centering. Just off slightly, right? Beautiful cards otherwise, though. It's Barry Sanders Score Rookie. I was thinking 8.5. I had a little whitening on each of the corners here. David Robinson once again. I felt like this would be a 10. Topps opening day, I love this card. That's why I wanted to grade it. Probably doesn't have much value, but I felt like this should be a 10 unless I missed something on the surface. That's Garrett Cole Rainbow, blue foil. And then I have a lot of these cards. I have this as a 9. I thought I might have noticed something up in the corner, like some kind of spot. But I have a lot of these, so I wanted to see how they graded them before I just sent in a bunch more. These two Griffies, I felt like they might be 9.5s. What I saw was it looked like, when I was looking under the magnifying glass, it looked like there was some kind of paint. Like the paint had kind of started to fade away due to storage or time. So I don't know how they will judge that in terms of just where that happens. Griffey Jr. rookie. I felt like this one might be a 9. One of these corners I thought maybe was a little weak. Duncan Skybox Premium. I felt like this would be a 9. It had some white, maybe an 8.5, some whitening along the border. This Duncan, beautiful card. I was like, oh my God, this thing's a 10. This thing is perfect. I kept scanning and looking at it, and I noticed it had like this little white. You can see it here. Yeah, that's not on the holder. I don't know what kind of flaw created that. There you go, right there. See it? Right there. Yeah, I don't know how they're going to judge that. Beautiful card otherwise, though. This card's not that great of condition. I was thinking 7.5 maybe on it. It has some weird kind of, I don't know, some kind of weird film or something. I couldn't get it off. I was trying to hit it with the microfiber and wasn't having any luck. Ray Allen Metal, Fresh Foundation rookie card. Notice whitening on one of the corners, so I thought that might knock it down to a 9. Z-Force Kobe Bryant, some border whiteness on there. Finest Larry Bird. Centering's practically perfect. I thought I might have saw a little corner wear, so I put 9.5 on that one. 297-98 Metal Universe Kobe Bryants. I had both of these down as an 8 because I thought I might have saw some whitening on there. The 3 Topps Allen Iverson rookies. I put 9.5s on these first two. So I thought I might have saw a little flaking of the white of the card. This one I had as a 9 because it's got like a print line across it. I don't know how they judge those. A lot of these that I have that print line. So I'm just sending that one just to see how they grade it. If you were looking at the thing in a graded holder, you wouldn't even notice the line until you look at it under a magnifying glass. 2 Zoe Ultra rookies. You know these are super hard to get in high grade. 9.5 I felt on that one. A little slight white border. And then a 9 on this one. I felt like there was a little chipping on the side and maybe a little white border. 8 of these Gary Payton rookie cards. These are Fleer Update. I felt like these first 3 were pristine. And I felt that these next 2 were 10s. What's the difference, right? Centering, right? 50-50 versus 55-45 for Sgc. These next 2, I felt like they were 9.5s. Again, centering maybe a little more off. That's just, again, with the naked eye. I don't use that tool that they have to measure, that they sell online. And then this one I felt was a 9. It looked like I noticed a little corner wear on that one. Fleer Update Frank Thomas. I thought this was a 10. Topps Traded Barry Sanders. Once again, I felt like this was a 10. All right, that's the first 100. So we've got 101 to go. Yeah, we'll see how I am on these grades. Obviously, you hope you're underestimating. Sanders, once again, I felt this was a 10. This one, 9.5, just because of the centering top to bottom. I don't know if it'll fall within their standards. 2 Chris Bosh, 2003-4 Topps. I thought this one was a 10. And I thought I have this one at a 9.5 because there was, like in the corners, I noticed some kind of purplish ink staining. Very minor, you can't even notice it. But once you get it under the magnifying glass, again, I don't know how they judge those things that you really don't have control over. Bosch Fleer Tradition, I thought a 10 on this one. 2 more Mark McGuire 85 Topps. You can see this one has a bit better centering, but it had a little more corner wear. This one's centering not as good, but the corners are a little sharper, so I went 7 on each of those. 2 more Barry Sanders Topps Traded. Felt like these were both 10s. I don't know how they judge this up here. This kind of fraying where it's cut. I try to rub it with my finger, but I I couldn't get that part of it off, so I don't know how they're going to judge that. 3 Flair Update McGuire's. I went 9 on all of these. They just had a little slight bit of corner wear, each one of them. Again, probably where it was resting in the box. 1987 Topps McGuire's here, and I'm hoping I'm judging these correctly. But these first 4 I felt like were 9s, maybe a slight bit of corner wear. I noticed on each of them they seem to have this whitening up here. I think it's part of the design though. I mean, I assume it's part of the design. But beautiful cards, right? But I don't, again, I try to judge these harshly. I'd rather underjudge. This one had, yeah, that one's pretty solid. This one would have, I felt would have graded higher, but it had this here. These 2 were 8s. A little bit more wear on the corners. This one had better or less wear, but it had a little print defect in there. 6 more Shaquille O'Neal rookies. These first three I felt were pristine. Nothing on them. Actually, this next one, it looked like there was like a slight little print defect or like a little speckle in one of the corners. This one, so I had that at a 9.5. This one I also felt was a 9.5. Nothing wrong with it, but print-wise, but I felt like there was a little wear on one of the corners, perhaps. Actually, no. I take that back, though. The 2 prior, that one was a 10. This one, the last one was a 9.5. This one was the 9 that had a little 9.5 that had a little corner wear. Got a little bit out of order there. So 3 pristine out of the 6, 3 pristines, 1 10 just because I had like a little speck on it. So I don't know how they're going to treat that. They may knock it down to a 9.5, and then two 9.5s. Griffey, slight surface scratching. I thought it was a 9. Everything else looked really solid on it. Corners, centering. So we'll see how they treat that. 95, 96 Kevin Garnett. For each of these, I felt like it had a little bit of like the ink left over on the corner, like those Bosch's did. That's these first 3. So I put them at 9.5s just because I don't know how they treat that. It could be a situation where they knock it down more, or it's understood that that's just how it was. This one I had at a 9 because I had the corner wear a little bit on one of the corners. We've got 10 metal rookie Kevin Garnett's. I had the first 7 of these at 9.5. Again, just the slightest bit of corner wear on each. They could judge those more harshly, I don't know. And then these last 3, I had them at 9s because I noticed a little bit of whitening along the borders of each, in addition to a little bit of corner wear. Tough cards, though, definitely, to get in high grade. Even 9s are hard, it seems like. 2 David Robinsons, once again. Had those at 10s. Centering and everything looks great. Zoe rookie here. I had some whitening in the upper border along here. So 9 on that one. Iverson rookie. I had this guy at a 9.5. Beautiful card. But the centering I thought was off, maybe out of 55, 45 range. 3 more Shaquille O'Neal rookies. These first 2 I have as 10s. And the second one I have as 9.5. Second one I have as 9.5 due to the centering. You can see that it's a little bit off maybe. Again, that's just judging by my eye. Robinson rookie once again. I felt like a 10 on this one. Skybox Allen Iverson rookie. I thought there was a little bit of whitening down here in the lower corner. I don't know if that's just part of the shading. 3 more David Robinson rookies. I felt like this first one was pristine, and these other 2 were 10s. Again, just trying to understand their differentiation. I don't know. Obviously, it's in the eye of the grader, of course, but Jeter, Topps rookie. I had a 9.5. I thought I saw a little white, or not a little whitening, but like a little bit of wear up in that corner there that made it look not as sharp. 2 more Bosch rookies. I felt like this one was a 10. And then this one maybe a 9.5. I thought I saw a little slight print line. 2 more Shaq rookies. This one I had at a 10. Let me take that out. And then this one I felt might be a 9.5. Top to bottom centering on this one. Maybe a little bit side to side on that one as well, by my eye. It could be within 55, 45. 2 Griffey Juniors, I felt like this one was a 10, and this one was a 9.5 because of the centering. See here, right? Centering's off a little bit. Jordan, once again, Hoops All-Star cards. I felt like this was a 9, and excuse me, 9.5. And then this one possibly a 9. This one, I felt like the centering was off a little. This one had a little centering off, and then like a little tiny bit of corner wear. This McGuire I have as a 9. Probably would have went 9.5, but I noticed a slight little, let's see if I can show it to you, like a little print defect there. You can see it. It's like a little pink dot. There you go, right up there. Centering's maybe off a little bit. So I've got 9 of these that are going to be 9s, I felt. Various reasons, slightest bit of corner wear, or maybe one was really solid but had like the littlest print defect in it. Again, hopefully I'm judging these too harshly and maybe they grade 9, or hopefully a couple of these get some 9.5s. This one, the coloring looked a little off, but it was beautiful otherwise. Probably the best looking in terms of corners and everything, but I was thinking maybe they take something off because it looks like it's faded. So I've got 9 more of these that I felt were 8.5s. Maybe a little bit more corner wear than the previous batch, the ones I felt were 9s. Again, these could grade 9 or it could grade 8.5. Just depends on what the standard's like, but as I said, I'm using a pretty harsh standard on these because I don't want to spend the money to have it graded. So we've got 5 more of those that I have as 8s. These ones had a little bit more wear than the previous ones, so again, I was able to collate them a little bit. These 3 Iversons I had at 9.5, just a little, just like the slightest little bit of corner wear on each. I thought I might have seen. I could be wrong, but I thought I might have seen a little corner wear on each. Got 4 of these Mike Trout 2013 tops. Maybe we'll turn them that way. Player of the Year. I felt like these first 3 are 10s. And that this one was a 9.5 that I thought I might have saw a little corner wear on it. 2018 Topps Gallery Juan Soto. These first 2 I thought would be pristine. And this one I thought would be, I mean, it looked just as good as the others, but I thought I might have saw like a little tiny blot of something, like an extra bit of ink or something on the card, so I don't know how they'll judge that. Upper Deck Junior, I thought I might have saw some surface scratches on this one, so maybe a 9. You see the centering and everything else is pretty beautiful. Corners look beautiful. At 5, Patrick Mahomes Leaf Draft Silver cards. Centering on all of these, I think, may knock them down to a 9, excuse me. I put 9.5s would be great, but you can see the centering's off a little bit there, you see. I don't know what the leeway will be on those. I've seen some 10s where the centering is a little off, but these ones I think are a little more off, so that's why I was thinking 9. And the last one, card number 201. This is a 2017 Bowman's Best rookie card, Tyler Glasnow. Orange refractor here. Number 16 of 25. I just love the card. So I wanted to go ahead and get that one graded, but beautiful card. I have it down as a 9.5. I thought I might have saw a little white speck or something down here at the bottom. Could be a 10, but I went with 9.5. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I've got other videos up. I've got my first prediction video that will be up by the time you see this. I've got a batch of 80 cards coming in. Probably will be here in about 5 weeks or so. Those are business days. It takes 20, 25-ish business days, so I assume another 4 to 5 weeks on that one. Again, this one's getting sent out tomorrow. So like I said, again, if you have any questions on the process or anything like that, any SGC related questions, again, I don't know their standard in terms of getting things back. I just try to find the nicest cards I can so as to not waste money. So all I would say is just be harsh on your cards. Don't want them to be a 10. Look for something that's going to make it a 9, 5, or a 9. Be a harsh judge on them because it's your money that you're spending, right? They're getting paid regardless of how the card looks. So judge those things harshly because you don't want it to come back in some grade that's far lower than you thought. Spend a lot of time, check those surfaces, check for corner dings, all of that good stuff. All right, everybody. Take care, and thanks for watching. Again, like I said, any questions, just leave them below.